Very short day. Very short day. Very short day. Very, very, very.
You better go live.
I am.
That's some grapes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do this really, really, really quick. Only like maybe 10 minutes, not even. While I tell you this tea that everyone wants me to talk about. Um, this tea that everybody keeps saying, well, you never told me the tea. You never told me the tea. So since I never told anyone the tea, I'm gonna tell you the tea today. It's green tea. It's pretty good. It's actually water, but yeah, some tea. So I'm gonna say what the tea is and um do it the do it within a short time because I'm not going to be on here for long. I have a lot of things to do. But yeah, how art thou? How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? I just wanted to say that I couldn't do the class because the storm decided to come and then change shifts. So because it changed shifts, it didn't touch us. It was sunny at the time I needed to be on. So yeah, yeah, that was yeah. So hello, how art thou? How art thou? How art thou? Yeah, so I'm gonna just do this real quick and talk about the tea. We'll only be on here for a very, 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 very short time. Okay? While I talk about the tea. So we all are in these Facebook groups, right? Yeah. It all started in a Facebook group. And a lot of us, we don't even realize live in the same area. We don't realize it. This happened a while ago. Um, so I'm really bringing up old stuff, but yeah, gotta drink some tea. So I'm bringing up some old stuff, some really, really, really old stuff, and I'm doing it because a lot of people ask, like, have you ever gone through any issues? I've gone through a lot of issues, a lot of drama. Like, we've made some phone calls to some people in Canada. Like, that's some serious, serious, serious issues that I've been through. But this right here, kind of, it hit close to home, real close to home. So I'm gonna share it because it did it hit close to home. So yeah, we're in this Facebook group, and I'm not gonna say what it is, what Facebook group it is. It doesn't matter. It happened a while ago, so it doesn't matter. So I'm on the Facebook group, and yeah, this admin, very, very different, I'm gonna say admin. It's not the average admin that should be in a group per se. So this particular admin was one of the ish starters. She likes to start a lot of ish. So because she was starting a lot of ish, it it was like every single day it was always something. Always, 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 always. It was always some type of live ranting. It was always some type of you're getting kicked out. It was always some type of this and that, this and that. So I didn't realize that one of the admins, I think it was like three of them, maybe four, but I don't even remember three. It was like three of them, and one of them lived not too far from me, not far at all, to the point where someone knew her that I knew. And she did not like me. Have no idea why. Sometimes I'm gonna just say what I want to say, or say, like, I'm not gonna shut my mouth for anyone. And apparently she didn't like that. So it wasn't just her. I guess because, when you have a clique, the clique started to like be on her side. That's fine. That's fine. Bullies are bullies. I don't care. It is what it is. And so where she was at was, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Where she was at was, she lived in like an hour away from me, but apparently she lived in an area where I've known people. And the people that I've known, um the person or people, whoever that I've known, used to tell me, oh, this a person that crochets and stuff like that, and whatever that I know, and she does what you do, and oh my gosh, she's really good. And I'm like, good, okay, cool, that's good. Tell her, if she need anything, if she does what I do, if she needs anything, she could hit me up. And she introduced us. Now, I didn't tell her what this person said. I didn't tell her too much of anything, because apparently she actually just thought the person was somebody in the group that we wasn't real cool and like that. So she would tell this chick a lot of stuff about me, and I just said I really don't want to hear it. I really didn't want to hear it. But it got to the point where it got to like, okay, I'm getting pissed off. So what happened was, she would go around telling people that she was making the graphs, that she was doing the graphs, that she was making the graphs, and stealing my pictures. How I found all of this out? Of course, people know me, and they're gonna inbox me. You know how there's always someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone, and when you're in groups, it may be a big world, but it's really a small world. And people knew her, and people knew me, and then there was people that knew each other, and it just came to the point where they were talking. And then they talked, and then they talked, and then they talked, and then they got to the point where they were like, Shauna, I could have sworn you made this before. Yeah, I made that. Oh, well, I think somebody's stealing from you. I think somebody is saying that they doing this. And I'm like, no, I don't think nobody would do that. Why would they say that if they don't have my PDF file? And if they did have my PDF file, it has my name on it. So how is it that that is happening? Now, a long time ago, like back in 2013, I was going through a serious situation like that. So this is why I stopped the whole giving away graphs for free. Because once I gave away graphs for free, someone would steal it and then they would make it their own. I didn't have time for that. I didn't. I really didn't. I didn't have time for that. So to find this is happening again, was it was irritating, and it was really pissing me off. So I'm like, how are they doing this? Like, how are they doing this? Like, okay, so let me get some more of my tea. Okay, so the stillage of the situation was, she was stealing my stuff. She was. She was stealing my PDFs, and apparently she was selling them. But she was selling them like black market, like under the table, like don't tell nobody I gave it to you. But the dumb people that she was doing it to was actually giving her money for it. And apparently they had to have known my name was on it because she didn't hide it. Because one person actually sent it to me. Oh, don't tell nobody, but because my name is Creative Stitching Diva. And some people don't pay attention that I do have my actual real name on my stuff, but nobody really pays attention when you're trying to be real grimy. When you're trying to be real grimy, they don't pay attention to that. So yeah, when you are causing drama and dirt and stuff like that, no, they just want to be real dirty. And that's what happened. Like, sent it to me, I believe it was on Instagram. And this is before, when I really wasn't on Instagram like that. Not at all. I wasn't on Instagram like that at all. So by the time I received the message, it was a while ago. Like, I think it was like 2 months done passed. And by that time, the girl was really killing me. How did she get all of them damn graphs? Well, apparently, she was buying them from me. She was buying them from me. And when she bought the graphs from me, she would take them and sell them. Black market. So she would be like, oh, if you need this, you need that, I got you. I can help you. I'm only selling it for like, I honestly believe she was selling it for like $2. Why? I don't know. $2, $3, something like that. Something less than what I was. If I was selling it for 5, she would do it for like 3. I don't know. I think people are just crazy. I just don't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't understand why and what was the reason. So, Disha, how art thou? How art thou? How art thou? Yeah, yeah, that I do it all the time. People think I'm crazy, or they think I love Shakespeare. But so yeah, let me get on with this story because I have a lot of work to do. I just want to fill up my VEDA day, and so yeah, this is kind of peeing me off, but I think that when I spoke about it previously, I spoke about this before, and someone kept bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up. So I'm like, okay, 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 okay. I will tell you the whole entire story. Okay, the girl was stealing. She was selling it for like $3, and I think she was making a killer because instead of them coming to me, they would go to her. So I think she actually was making a good amount of money. And what color is the Panthers jersey? I think it's black. Some of them are black. Uh okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna um I'm gonna switch it a little bit. All right, so yeah, the thing about it is she did not know that the other lady was telling me everything. So when the other lady was telling me everything, um the thing about it is the other lady was not telling me everything. I thought she was, but she really wasn't. Come to find out, they were in hoots together. Together. My so-called friend that I really didn't know, so I don't know why I called her a friend. But yeah, they was in hoots together. And so if I thought it was cool, so I would give her like free grabs and stuff like that. And I didn't give the other girl free grass, but I gave that free grass. So in this particular group, they started to uh ban me. Like, basically they found ways to say, okay, well, you can't be a part of this group anymore because you didn't do this or you didn't do that. I have no idea why I got kicked out the group, but I got kicked out the fucking group. I got kicked out the group. I don't know why. I still to this day can't even tell you why, but it could be because they were taking my graphs and selling it in that group. Now the group was a crochet group, but it didn't say crochet group because you wouldn't know it was a crochet group. It was just chicks playing stupid. I'm not going to tell you what group it is, but it's still there. It's still out there. I don't know if the certain people are admins or whatever, but it's still out there. And yeah, very, very, very grimy and messy. So I asked someone I know to request to be in there. I asked them, "Can you please go in there and find out, what's going on?" Why did I do that? Why did I do that? She said, "Girl, they set it up as like a shop with not just your stuff, but other people's stuff too." So it reminds me of something I went through back in the days where somebody was stealing my stuff and stealing my stuff. So now I have these people doing the same thing. And in the group. And so I'm like, oh my God, I can't get in there because they're not going to let me in there. I'm actually blocked. So I didn't see anyone. I couldn't even see if they posted anything. I couldn't see if they said anything. And apparently they was talking about me like I was a dog. I was a dog. So the person that I sent in there, she's like real cool and dear to my heart. She couldn't take it anymore. And she was like, "I find it funny how you taking all of my friends' stuff and selling it, and you're gonna talk about her. You're gonna take all her stuff and you're gonna talk about her." She said, "How about I already took all pictures of everything. I screenshot everything that's in this group. I sent it to the people who you stole it from, and I'm out of here because y'all nothing but grimy people. Y'all talk about everybody every single day. And how you gonna talk about this is a crochet group where you can relax and not worry about the outsiders? And you want to know something? It's always those who cause drama always say, "I'm not about that drama. I ain't got time for the drama." They always say that. Cause that's what she used to always say. "I'm not about that drama. I can't deal with drama. I got too much on my mind." Why is it that they always say that? Why? So I did a report on Facebook and I filed a report against them. But it wasn't nothing I could do because they lied and said that they bought it from me and that I was in the group. They made up something. And being that I'm not in the group anymore, Facebook just basically took it as, okay, you're not going to be in there anymore, so there's not no issues. And it was nothing else I could do about it. It's not like I patent the graphs or anything like that. So yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. And okay, so let me speed it up a little bit more. One day, I was at my family member's house. We went to we went somewhere to a store or whatever. I saw her. Now you see people from Facebook all the time sometimes, and you walk right past them, or they walk right past you and not even know. I knew who she was because I saw the head of hers. She got this distinct head, and I saw the head. And I said, "Hi, how are you?" And she goes, "Hi, oh hi, how are you?" She didn't know who I was. And I was like, "Yeah, girl, I remember I bought a graph from you. Oh my God, you do so much work. You do so good work. You do great work." Thank you. Oh my God, I'm still in the process of trying to get some more. It's been hard though. It's been hard. Oh, I know why it's been hard. Because everybody she stole from stopped selling it to her. So she started recruiting people to go and buy. Why are you going through all of this? You can't do it. Then I found out she tried to take a class. At the time, I was doing classes. She tried to take the class because she actually said it to me. She was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to take this class so that I can perfect it and I can get licensed." Wire. You trying to take my class and I'm going to license you to do a graph? I'm going to give you a certificate. Because she said, "Yeah, it's online and it's like $40. That's how much I was charging at the time. And it's like $40. And yeah, this girl give it and I was like, "Really? Can I do it? Can I?" She was like, "Girl, she booked." She talking about me. I'm tired. I'm tired. I was done. I was done. In my mind, I'm like, should I tell her? Should I tell her? Should I tell her? And then I said, no, I'm not going to tell her. not gonna tell her because I'm real nice. Don't get it twisted. I was born and raised in Jersey City. I'm right here in Jersey City, straight in the middle of the ghetto. I don't play games, but I'm also older and wiser, and there's no need for all of that because I know me, I know my worth, and I know I don't have to argue with someone who has to make up all of these fantasies like this. Like, she really did make up these fantasies. All I gotta say is be careful. Be careful who you guys talk to. Be careful who you befriend. Get to know people a little bit. Look at their profiles because I had a problem with that. I never really looked at people profiles. Still to this day, I kind of don't look at people profiles. And so that's probably the reason. I'm pretty sure she looked at my profile, but I'm pretty sure she didn't realize it was me because I acted like I just knew her and we were friends, and she just took the bait because she dumb. She probably, I don't know, maybe she's still watching this. Maybe she's the one who's putting thumbs down on my things. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, that is what I was kind of talking about one of these days. One of these days I was saying something and someone just kept saying, "What is the tea? What is the tea? What is the tea?" Well, yeah, that's the tea. It is an actual Facebook group that is active still to this day. Because this happened like 4 years ago. I think I was still living here, so it had to be 4 years ago, maybe four and a half. Yeah, maybe about four and a half. About 4.5 years ago. And um yeah. And she still don't know that she spoke to me and lied her ass off, and didn't even complete the damn class. She sells grass, so maybe one of you have gotten it. I don't know. She sells them. Um, I don't talk about it. This is the first time in a long time I spoke about this because I have not. She is not in any of my groups at all whatsoever unless she does what she do and put somebody in a group. That's why I was saying somebody is putting somebody in the group that I don't know and making it seem like, it's for them when in reality it's not. It's okay. It's fine because I'm not Petty Betty. So it's okay. If you want to be in my class, obviously you're in there for a reason. And it's okay if your reason is to spy on me because that means you're jealous, and jealous is a disease, and I don't have that disease. I already took my medicine a long time ago. I got over that. I got over that. My disease is gone. I don't need to worry about all of that. But what I do need to say is, guys, that is a lesson, a lesson that I learned. And just be careful with these people in these groups because they don't care. They don't care. She literally looked me in my eye and made it seem like, yeah, hi, how are you? What's going on? And talked to me like she was best friends with me and everything. Like, I'm done. Um, quite, I hope I'm not in that group. Naughty Designs? I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of people in the group. There's a lot of people in the group. You'll be surprised. Um, if you want to know if she is a certain race, she's Caucasian. She's Caucasian. So if it's a admin, like 3 or 4 admins, it's a lot of people in that group though. It's a lot. It's always drama though. It's always drama. It's like every time I turn around, somebody's talking about drama. And then my friend said, let's put, do you want to get back in that group? Because we got kicked out. Well, I got kicked out and then she got kicked out. So she was like, I know her by her head. Tisha, don't remind me. Amy, don't remind me. Yes, I I know her by her head. I swear I do. I know her by her head. She's a really pretty young lady, but she has like a tiny head. And when she took her pictures, she's always like, so I know that head. I know the head. So when I saw her in the like my family live in the suburbs in Camden County, like the Cherry Hill areas and stuff like that, and like Palmyra and all of that area, the nice pretty houses, big lawns and stuff like that. She live in that area by Cherry Hill Mall. Uh I found out that she lives in that area, and that was real crazy. That was real crazy. And yeah, 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 this is some crazy stuff. So when I mentioned it, my admins kept saying, "How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? How you gonna just mention it and don't talk about it?" So I said, "Okay, I'll do VEDA real quick today." I have a lot of drama stories, and because you have to understand, I've been an admin since 2013 in a lot of groups, a lot of groups. Since 2013, I've been admins. I had my own group. I had a group called Grafgans and the Restless for years. And I had a group before that, Grafgans Unlimited, for years. And when I had those groups for that long, um, yeah, they were like, uh, Shauna's been around. I've been around. Oh man, my online class started back. Aw, bye, hun. I'm sorry you went through all of that. That's just messed up. The worst people can be so dirty. That's fine, Amy, because I grew from a lot of that. I grew. And it just makes me laugh now. It's hilarious. It's hilarious how people do that. And she literally was in my face talking to me like, yeah, I'm gonna go take the class and I'm gonna get licensed to do this and I'm gonna be doing this and I'm gonna do a business. And I'm like, oh, you gonna take my class? The crazy thing is she did pay to get into the class. She did. She paid to get into the class. And when she paid to get in the class, she and I knew who she was. And what I said to myself is, I'm not turning down no money. She want to learn, I'll teach her. I'll teach her. Maybe finally she'll learn how to do it the right way instead of stealing. The thing is, she never was in the class. She paid, but she never did anything. Cause when I do classes, I do classes. Like I did assignments. I wanted those assignments. I looked at the work. I graded the work, and she maybe did the first two things, and that's it. So if you have my ebook, you know it was the cherry and the bumblebee. She did the cherry, maybe the bumblebee. And when I told her that the bumblebee needed to be fixed up a little bit, that was it. She left and never came back. So it's okay. It's fine. But they still had the group. I don't know what's going on in there though. It's not necessarily, they don't really, I don't know if they sell the graph things anymore, but it's a crochet group, but it's a very rough crochet group. Like they talk about a lot of like offensive stuff. They're very offensive. It's F this, F that, screw this, screw that. And you could post something like for instance, the stuff that they were selling was my raunchy, naughty graphs, like the graphs that was like, I like girls, stuff like that. I don't like girls. I'm not like that. But that's what kind of graphs I was doing for people, and they took it and they was selling that there because it was unique and unusual and nobody else was doing the naughty graphs like I was, and they was trying to make a hit. It was okay, it's fine, it's all right. I can't even sell them on Etsy. I still have them. I have a lot of naughty graphs, but I can't put them on Etsy unless I blur them out. But what's the sense in selling it if you have to blur it out? And then I was gonna put it on Facebook, and then I think Facebook has a disclaimer now too. So I literally have a bunch of graphs that I can't even show. Um, how do you keep this from happening in the future? How do I keep that from happening in the future? So, what I have been doing is I do it a little bit different now. Like if they have to, I honestly can't. If they want to steal it, they can steal it. I'm always gonna find out though, because think about it. If they're gonna sell it, somebody is gonna, even one of you, especially a lot of people know who I am. Even if they don't know who I am, they know of me. So somebody's gonna say, "Wait a minute, I just bought this says Shauna or wait a minute, that's not her." And that's the thing. How you gonna sell something that don't even have your name on it? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But some people was actually buying it because they was able to get it. Like she would do dollar days. You gonna do a sale on my stuff? She did a sale and killed it, man. Somebody told me that she had to make at least almost $150. And like one day people was like buying like 50 grafts and stuff like that. I was like, really? Did she really do that? Yes, she did. So yeah, I've been on here for 30 minutes. I'm out of here. I did not want to do that. I only wanted to do 10 minutes worth of talk, but maybe that was a little bit too long. So you guys, so an attractive white lady in Jersey City with a tiny Amy is funny. I love it. I can't be around folks like that. Amy is funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's actually in Cherry Hill. So yeah, it's an attractive young lady in Cherry Hill area with a tiny head. Keep a lookout, y'all. And just, watch out for the admins with the tiny head. Hey, Joe and Triple C, how art thou? So you guys, you have a good night. Thanks for watching my VEDA. Watch it again tomorrow. And I am going to relax and keep on doing what I do. Why is it that sometimes I'm able to turn it off from YouTube and sometimes I'm not able to turn it off from YouTube? That's so crazy. You have a good